Kostya Tszyu versus Zab Judah. Proudly brought to you by Jack Daniels.
Hello and welcome to this special Sky Channel presentation as Kostya Tszyu attempts to become the undisputed super lightweight champion of the world. And joining me throughout the afternoon is Paul Upham from secondsout.com. And Paul, the great thing about this fight is the fact that really nobody is confident about who to pick to win.
It's a tough fight to make a selection on, Mathew. Two great world champions, two guys in the prime of their career. It's going to be an exciting fight, Mathew, and the fans are in for a real treat.
Now, we've noticed also in the build-up to the fight just how confident Kostya Tszyu has been. Do you think that's well-founded confidence?
I think so. I think that he feels that he's got the experience. And I spent a lot of time with Kostya in the build-up to this fight. I've never seen him so confident. It's like he really knows that he's got Zab Judah's number, and I can just see them going in there with so much confidence that he's never had before in a big fight like this. And
speaking of confidence, of course, Judah is almost overconfident. He's done a lot of trash talking in the build-up to this fight. He's been calling out for Kostya Tszyu for many, many years now. Do you think that perhaps he's sensing something? Kostya Tszyu says that he can sense fear.
Well, Kostya did say that last night, that he does sense fear in Zab's, the way he's talking about this fight. But Zab's never been in a fight like this, Mathew. He's never been in such a big fight, and it's really a career-defining fight for both fighters. It's so important for the way they'll be remembered in history.
What about the hand speed issue? We know that early on Zab Judah is going to come out, he's going to be all guns blazing. Do you think that Kostya Tszyu has to watch out early?
Early in the rounds, it's obviously very important for Kostya to handle Zab's speed, because there's no doubt, Mathew, Zab is a very, very fast fighter. He's got tremendous hand speed, and he'll be at his best early in the rounds. And if Kostya can weather those early few rounds, I think the experience and the power of Kostya Tszyu over the distance will make the difference, and we'll see a Kostya Tszyu win.
Yeah, you talk about the experience of Kostya Tszyu. Of course, also the other thing is his quality of opposition. Zab Judah, and Kostya Tszyu has made a point of this, really hasn't fought anybody up to this stage of his career. He is just 23 years of age, but Kostya Tszyu, on the other hand, has fought so many great fighters.
Well, let's face it, Mathew, Kostya's fought everybody in the super lightweight division. Zab Judah's really the only name out there that Kostya hasn't fought, and he's fought everyone. He's got so much experience, tremendous amateur career, and Zab hasn't done that before, and this really is a testing time for Zab Judah. He's stepping up to another level against a fighter of Kostya Tszyu's calibre.
And the other thing also is we've seen this year a lot of fights involving boxers versus punchers. Judah says that he is the boxer, and he's noted that the three big fights that have involved a boxer versus puncher, the boxer has won. But of course Kostya Tszyu comes out saying, well, you know, I can box. He had over 300 amateur fights. He was a great boxer early in his career. He's tended to perhaps been overshadowed by his power, but that's going to be a very interesting matchup too.
Well, I think, Mathew, the American riders are obviously picking Zab Judah because of his boxing skills, and let's face it, he does have boxing skills, but I think Kostya Tszyu's underrated in this area. Kostya Tszyu's had so much tremendous power that people have forgotten, as you said, his tremendous amateur career, world amateur champion, went to the Olympics in 1988, and I think the American riders don't see that as much in Kostya Tszyu. They only look at his power, and I think that's a mistake, because Kostya's an underrated boxer, and he's got better skills than most people give him credit for.
Do you feel that the longer the fight goes, the better Tszyu's chances are? That the fact that early on, of course, Judah's going to come out and try and jump on him. Kostya Tszyu, of course, is going to put the pressure on, but the longer the fight goes, the better Tszyu's chances are?
Yeah, that's right, Mathew. That Zab's never fought anyone who's really pushed him, really taken him into the later rounds, and that's the key for Kostya Tszyu. Put that pressure on, just keep pounding to the body, in his face the whole time, don't let Zab up, and I think that's going to be the difference in this fight.
Now, just to put it all in perspective, here are the top 10 super lightweights in the world at the moment, and at number 10, Randall Bailey. He's a big puncher from America. Terra Millett, who is the former IBF champ, who Zab Judah in fact beat last year. Then DeMarcus Corley, who recently won the vacant WBO title. Enir Julio, who beat Randall Bailey about a year ago. Then Mickey Ward, Oktay Urkal, who we saw in that great fight with Kostya Tszyu earlier this year. Ben Taki's back up there. Shambar Mitchell, Zab Judah, and of course Kostya Tszyu is number one. So in fact, looking at those ratings, you can see it's number one versus number two. Let's now take you ringside.